this is a weekly love reading for Taurus. I do have spiritual AF cards. So we have grab your own butt, love yourself. We have loving is its own reward. We have be a badass love beam today. And we also have be the person you needed when you were a kid. I feel like your inner child needs you, Taurus. But anyway, let's get started with the first card, which is the love theme for this week. We have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is warm, loving person, absent-minded, but with a unique vision. A good parent or friend, a sought-after advisor, practical, honest, and happy, poetic, and loved. So, could be me, could be somebody else that you know very well. I feel like it might be somebody's parent that's really, tells you, really important shit, and then, for most of the year, they could be very light, spoken or whatever, and just give you what you need to know, and then just go about their business. But, yeah, I've met a lot of people like that are very light-hearted, but then they'll get, a surge of energy and have to tell you something important. It's, really funny. A lot of my friends are readers, too, that I've met in the Renaissance Fair and stuff. And they have, the intuitive, channeling, but they can't do it so often. With me, I can kind of tell you what's going to happen if I focus. But with them, they'll be really, candid with people, and then they'll be really, trigger focused if they have to tell you something. So, it's interesting. So you might have somebody in your life like that. Anyway, number 2, we have Love Challenge. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is mature and responsible, reliable, patient, persistent, organized, and dependable, confident spirituality. So you might be more of the materialistic people, which is fine. With me, I'm more spiritual based, and I kind of like the more spiritual aspects of life. I don't I don't like dealing with reality, but I have to for work. But if I had a choice, I'd be a spiritual advisor all the time. Okay? But yeah, I feel like there is a lot of hard stuff that you have to deal with. You might have lost somebody, you might have tried to be spiritual, and it's not the easiest thing for a Taurus or an Earth sign to do all the time, because they're more grounded in reality than most people. So it might take you a while to actually be more spiritually guided to do something, or use your intuition outside of your comfort zone. So, Anyway, number 3, we have your lesson. In this case, we have the High Priestess in reverse. So, a belief of one's own correctness, lack of understanding, selfishness, and poor judgment. So, you might actually use your intuition, and you might actually lead yourself to the sewers and you mistake it for a clear stream. That is a metaphor, but you kind of know what I mean. You think it's a good situation, but it's not, because upon first look it looks like something else. But anyway, I feel like you do have a lot to learn about your own intuition and how you get sudden hunches and how you feel on certain days and stuff like that. If you're not spiritually inclined, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But for some people, there's instances where you're afraid. You kind of feel like a cat with the hair standing up on end. And if you're comfortable, you don't feel anything at all. If you have some concerns, you'll start getting butterflies in your stomach. And if you kind of have a sense of danger, it'll hit you kind of like a thunderbolt, or kind of like a bullet. Some people say it's like a bullet to them because it hits like the crown of their head, right in the back. So it depends of how spiritually inclined you are. You'll know what I mean if you are. But for some people, they don't get those hunches. They kind of just, see signs and stuff, and then, like, they don't really put two and two together. Like, they could be bad signs, or they might be affirmations or something, because they haven't connected with their spiritual self and found out what their spiritual animal is. Fun. Mine's a raven, so, if I see a bunch of ravens, I'm like, it's gonna be a good earning day. Because the bad stuff doesn't really affect me if I'm a raven, but, whatever. Anyway, so, number 4. Number 4 is your partner's lesson. We have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is fearing the consequences of a new project, worry and embarrassment, looking into the infinite. So your person is kind of trying something that they have no knowledge of. They have never done this before. They don't know what they're doing. The footing is off, the timing is wrong, or some other type of thing is throwing their whole thing off. So they're trying to force something to happen for them that might not have the best of circumstances at the moment, but they're going to try it anyway. Anyway, number 5. Number 5 is going to be growth zone. So we have the Magician. The Magician is the creator, creative soul, craftiness, and gale into the positive sense. We also have strong will and a sense of seeing things done completely. Influence. So, you're going to see this project through. Might need some perfection-based elements to it. But it could be a wedding, it could be an engagement, it could be a birth announcement, or a birth party, or baby shower, something to that effect. But there's something here that needs precision and exact things to happen exactly as planned. It could also be a dinner party with a business partner or business associate. So there's that as well. Okay, so number 6, we have sex and romance. Sex and romance is going to be the 6 of Swords. My cats are driving me mad, so they keep playing with my box of books that I had to take out of my office and some other things, so. They're kind of driving me mad. Anyway, so we have stagnation and difficulty without end, a public confession, a unwanted or unwarranted proposal, a declaration. So there's something here that, again, it's not the time for. So there's something that could go wrong, will go wrong, or it's something that's kind of not working. Okay? So your channeled messages are a positive career change, a successful artist, moving forward very slow even though you have so much to do, going for a promotion or job interview, selling some things, inventing something, or setting something off. That could be a bit of a problem. But anyway, so maybe inspired to write or sing, which is interesting. And then there's also an invest in stocks or bonds or real estate. So it depends on what your finances look like. Some people's finances are very low. Some people's finances are very high. Some people are kind of in the middle and they're not really too sure what they should do at the moment. So it could be kind of throwing yourself a life raft at the moment if you're investing in anything. Okay? So, anyway, I do have writing prompts at the bottom of the page. These are for, your writing journal. If you've been doing a spiritual journal, this is kind of a release journal. A release journal is when you release stresses, secrets about yourself, or how you would handle a situation. I will be doing this for the entirety of 2022. So, if you would like to participate, I don't need to know about what you write about. I don't really care. But if you need like inspiration, release, or just to kind of get your creative juices flowing, there will be a prompt at the bottom of your page on all the weekly readings, okay? And that's what I'm going to say about it. Because a lot of people were like, I don't know what to write about when I have my journal out. I'm like, I have so much shit to write about, it's ridiculous. But anyway, we're going to get back to everything. But, yeah, I just feel like with your situation, you're just grasping at straws at the moment, so be very careful you don't grab the wrong straw, okay? So you kind of have more of a research mind than a survival mind at the moment, which it could be very difficult to do, but I feel like it would be better advised, okay? Anyway, so your novel writing skills is secrets, and it's in parentheses, so yeah, you might actually want to write down secret talents you may have, secret friends you may have, secret occurrences or phenomenons or miracles you may have had in your lifetime, or a secret feeling you have, or a addiction. Some people like talking about addiction, what can I say? Or about certain urban legends that you may have actually lived near or had in the town that you grew up, or in the town that you've been in now, as an adult. So, could be a very interesting take on secrets in parentheses, alright? Anyway, Taurus, hopefully this helped you out in some way, shape, or form. I feel like it's much needed to write stuff down so you can easily focus better on what you want to do. So, anyway, I will see you in the next reading, alright? You take care of yourself and everyone. And you should have a good holiday season, whether you're celebrating Christmas or Kwanzaa. I know a couple people celebrate Kwanzaa. And any other holiday that may be coming up, like New Year's or any other thing. Have fun. I know I will. I'll mostly be sleeping tomorrow, so that's always great. And I also had to make Christmas dinner, which I don't know how I'm going to do that. I forgot to buy the sides, so that might be a big deal for my mom, but it's either she's bringing it or I'm going to have to figure out what to do, type of thing. But it should all be fine. Anyway, Taurus, I will see you in the next reading, alright? Later.